Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I tint my brows at home. I've been doing it for a few years now. I do it occasionally, not too often, but I've been doing it for a few years. I actually went to school to be an esthetician, I think about 3 to 4 years ago. So I learned a few things about brows. So that's a little disclaimer. And also while I was going to school, I was able to receive these certain products. Unfortunately, these products are only available to licensed professionals or students that are currently in school for cosmetology. So I was able to snag these while I was going to school and afterwards. So there's a little bit of a disclaimer there about these products. They are really great, but if you want to do these at home, a lot of people have been using the men's beard dye at home. Those work just as well, but I will give a huge suggestion. If you are going to be using that, make sure that you go a shade lighter so that they don't come out too dark, because I've seen a lot of people use them and they come out very dark. Even with these products, sometimes my eyebrows will come out too dark, so make sure you're going a shade lighter because it does oxidize a lot darker. Okay, now with that being said, let's get into the video. Like my Christmas decor, I actually used this for the shoot and I kept it as background decoration. Cool. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in a lot of it. I'm not used to showing my bare face, but it's okay. I zoomed you guys in a lot of it and I'm going to show you the products really quickly. So this is the developer. It's the cream oxidant. It is by Brow Code. That's the brand that I use. You can find them on Instagram. I absolutely love their developers and their tints. Every single one of their tints also comes with this little tool right here to kind of like mix it around, and also helps with the placement. So I love this as well. And then these are the two colors that I'm going to be using. So this one is a lighter brown. I'll show you guys a close-up, but this is a lighter brown and this is a natural brown. So I mix both of these together, more of the light brown than the natural so they don't come out too dark. And I just have some tweezers here to kind of clean up the area a little bit because I waxed my brows a while back, and not a while, it's been like a week and a half, but I waxed them a little while ago, so I'm just going to see if I have some stray hairs that I need to pick at. I think I need some new tweezers because these aren't even gripping the hairs that I want to get rid of. I highly suggest having your brows done before you tint them. It makes things a lot easier. So yeah, I would highly suggest to have your brows done already. I wax my own brows, I tint my own brows, I do it all. And okay, so the only thing that I'm actually missing that I thought I grabbed was a dish or something to mix this on, so I'll be right back. One other thing that I forgot to mention was a brow pencil. I kind of use this to shape them, kind of like I'm filling in my own brows, but with a brow tint. So I use this to kind of fill it in with the tint as if you guys get it. Okay, I'm just going to be using this little thing from packaging that was kind of just, I opened something earlier and it was just laying around, so I'm just going to use this so I can toss it afterwards. You can use anything, I'm just going to use this for now. So I'm going to take a little bit of the light brown and then I'm going to use, oh geez, this is like sealed shut. And then I'm going to use a little tiny glob of the natural brown. I definitely want to have more of the light brown than the natural brown, and I kind of went a little overboard with the naturals. So I'm going to put a little bit more of the light. And then I'm just going to get rid of the excess that I put on the side over here so I don't confuse you guys. Okay, so that is the amount of product that I'm going to be using right in the center, and I'm just going to mix those two together. I'm going to mix them together first, and then I'm going to apply the developer to get it all jazzed up. So I'm going to put a little bit of the developer in here. And then I'm just going to mix that together. Awesome. So now we have a brow tint. I'm going to have to keep looking at the viewfinder to make sure that you guys are actually seeing what I'm doing. So, okay. And now I'm just going to aimlessly apply the product really sloppily. I need this to like tilt more forward, more upward. There you go. So I don't have to move too much. My brows look so full on camera, but they're really sparse. So I'm just going to take a bunch like this, and I'm literally just going to place it on my brow. I'm going to fix it up later, but this is just to kind of apply that base coat of the tint, and I really just want to get it in there. So I'm just going to sloppily, that's going to be my word for this video, sloppily put it on there. I mean, I could actually clean it up with the brush, so I might just do that. And then same thing on the other side. I try to get it on as fast as possible because once this starts to turn dark, that's when it's actually doing its job. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw this on. I probably look insane right now. Okay, cool. And then this brow is longer than the other one, so I usually fix it with a pencil afterwards, but now I'm going to go in with the brush. Since I don't have a Q-tip with me, I'm going to go in with the brush and kind of just clean up any... I'm rubbing it on my hands. I don't suggest that. And then I'm just going to clean up certain areas. So for this front part right here, I'm just going to make it more of like a fade. So I'm going to apply and take away product.
No fire, trying not to burn my feet. I'm tired of fighting, saying things we don't mean. You know I don't like it when you're packing your bag and turning your back, calling me a liar.
And then we're gonna go ahead and make sure that every single part on the inside of the lines that we just cleaned is coated. Which it seems to be so. Okay, cool. So this brow is a lot cleaner, obviously. So now we're just gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing on this side.
Trying not to let my feelings get to me. Sometimes I can't let them go. So now I got these voices. Now I got these voices in my head, baby. I can focus. Feels like I've been hypnotized. Now I'm terrified of.
I do this so tediously. I feel like you guys are watching like, why do you do so much to tint your brows? And it's like, this is like a permanent brow on.
Touching your body, but feeling like I'm all alone. You don't seem to want me, even though you told me so. And baby, I wonder if we should just it's separate ways. We could start over. We could start over. Trying not to let my...
This is like my worst brow. I hate this brow because it's so uneven. And I kind of have to like even it out with the other one. Because this one doesn't have as much of an arch as the other one. So I kind of have to like balance it out while keeping them looking as natural as possible. Okay, I'm going to clean the bottom of this brow.
Feelings get to me, sometimes I can let them go. So now I got these voices.
Okay guys, so I'm satisfied with this shape and I just have to leave it on for about 10 minutes and I'll be back. I have to actually charge my battery for my camera, so this works out perfectly, and I'll be back once I have to wipe it off. Alright, so we are back. It has been probably longer than 10 minutes, to be completely honest. And I just have a paper towel and I'm going to just swipe this off. Super easy. I'm going to take off the developer. You guys can see already that it's like formed. I'm just going to literally swipe. This one's a little bit more sparse in a lot of areas, so it's not going to look as good as the other one, which kind of sucks every time I do my brows, but it's okay. Then I go ahead and take my eyebrow brush and I just take the spoolie and finish brushing out the product of the hairs so it's not super stiff. And I kind of just do like a rolling motion on my hairs so that it doesn't stick down. And same thing on this side. Rolling, 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 rolling. Cool. I don't know why. What's that on here? Oh, that's why I forgot to take off some. Okay. This is like my favorite brow. It always comes out looking better. I'll obviously close you guys in a little bit more so you guys can see them a lot better. Alright, so this is the final result of both of my brows. This is my favorite brow. You guys can probably see why, but I absolutely love it. So yeah guys, that is how I tint my brows at home. I hope you guys found this very helpful. If you guys end up using the men's beard dye to dye your brows, well, not dye them, but tint your brows at home, make sure you let me know. Follow me on Instagram. I'll leave it linked down below. I'll also pop up the name right here. And let me know in the comments if you guys tried it out. And like I said, I'll also leave the Instagram for the supplies that I personally use down below as well if you wanted to try them out if you're a licensed professional, because they are really, really great. I absolutely love them. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!